Hey everybody, I wanted to get on tonight because I wanted to talk to everybody a little bit about what I saw, a video I saw last night about smart meters. And normally I don't talk about, because about stuff that I see, but because there's so much fear mongering out there, and there's so much. There's just like there's so many people who's just trying to put people in a state of fear till they'll just put anything, they'll put anything out there. So I watch a lot of it just because I want to keep myself informed about what's being said or what's going on. But I have discernment, and I can pretty much discern what's real and what's not. And if somebody puts something out there about something that I have experienced myself, or something that I know that somebody else has experienced, and I know there's some truth to it, then I'm more prone to believe it. And the video that I saw, the lady was talking about, by Linda Emanuel, and she was talking about the smart meters and how in October, I think she said October, that there was going to be another lockdown, and that, she made to start with, she made the lockdown sound really bad. It was like, this next lockdown we have, she said, it's going to be permanent. In other words, it's going to be like in the last of October, I think, and wherever you are during this last lockdown is where you're going to be stuck, and you're not going to be able to leave your home. And you're either gonna live or you're gonna die. Pretty much the way she said it. And there's gonna be a national guard in the streets. Nobody's gonna be able to go anywhere. Nobody's gonna be able to go to the stores. Nobody's gonna be able to go see their families. And that's gonna go on for months. And then after that, they're gonna start letting people go out, but only if they can prove they've had the vaccine. Stuff like that. It's just really horrifying stuff. Now, a lot of that, now I'm not saying that that's not going to happen, because, I mean, look what we've already been through. It's a possibility that could happen. But I don't get caught up in it and let it put me in a state of fear, because a lot of that is intended to put you in a state of fear, lower your vibration, so they can just pull you in when they're ready, So, but the part that she was talking about with the smart meters, where after the next lockdown, where they're going to start cranking up the smart meters, she said they're going to start it. They're going to start out real slow. She called it a slow kill, where they're going to start out at 10, and then people are going to feel it, but they're not going to really, they're not really going to be affected that much by it. And then a couple of days later, they're going to turn up to 20 gigahertz. And then she said people are going to start getting sick, and they're going to start flocking to the hospitals and all this. And then a couple of days later, they're going to turn up to 35 gigahertz. And according to her, the 35 gigahertz is where the atoms in your body start spinning. And when the atoms in your body start spinning, then that's when you can't get oxygen and you suffocate. So, and she said that's what they're going to do. Now, I don't know if that's true. I don't know I know for a fact that they can turn the gigahertz up on your smart meter if they want to. I know, because they do that. They do that to me all the time, and I can tell when they turn it up. And I know other people say they know when theirs is being turned up, but I don't know I didn't know they were planning on microwaving people in their homes. Like she said, they were actually going to microwave people inside their homes. So I hadn't heard anything like that, until now. So I don't know if that's true, but I do know that your power companies, or whoever's in control of it, it actually might be somebody higher up than the power companies that has control of the gigahertz and all. But I know that they can turn the gigahertz up on your smart meter, and what happens when they turn it up is it sends pulses through your smart meter into the wiring inside your home, which means you're being beamed with microwave energy, with radiation in your home. And if it's a low level, you know, if it's a low level that's pretty safe, you know, you're okay. But then when they start turning it up, they can use these smart meters to pretty much kill people inside their homes. We know they can do that. Or we know that's part of the Agenda 21. We know that's their plan, but I don't think anybody really believes that they would do that, okay? This lady's saying that that is the plan in October. So I know that when they turn mine up, and I don't know if they do it for, I don't know why they do it, but sometimes when I see, sometimes all my lights in my house will flicker, okay? And then I can't really hear it, but I can start feeling there's a change in the frequencies. I can feel it inside my home. It don't always necessarily make me sick, but I know sometimes there are sometimes when I'll start getting nauseous and kind of feel like I'm just exhausted, you know. So that's how I know. Sometimes they turn it up and then they turn it back down and turn it up. But I don't know why they do that, but I know they do that. So I don't know if that's they tested things or what, but I know when it's being cranked up. But according to this lady, she's saying that it's going to happen in October and they're going to literally microwave people in their homes. Okay, the reason I'm talking about this is because I want to get this message out there about what is being said, because she seems to have some kind of contact with some people higher up who are part of this agenda, and some people with FEMA, and she seems to know or have some inside information about what's going to happen. So I'm going to leave the link for this video in case anybody wants to watch it, but I want to tell you right now, before you watch it, it's kind of scary, okay? It's kind of scary because the way that this person puts it across, I don't know, to me she just come across as like she was trying to put people in fear. So I don't know. I'm thinking there's some of, you know, there's some of what she's saying is true, but I think she's also maybe part of the propaganda too, to try to put people in fear and lower their vibration, you know. Maybe she's part of that. I don't know. But I wanted to put this out there so that people would know, or I don't want to say know what's coming because I don't know if it's true, but so people would know what they can do with your smart meters. They can literally use your smart meter as a weapon. If they want to, they can do it. And we know there's a depopulation agenda, so what better way to depopulate than to just microwave people in their homes? And we don't know that they hadn't been doing that with the coronavirus. It's possible that some people who got sick with the coronavirus, this could be what was happening with them inside their homes. You know, it might be that a certain number of people are being tested. You know, and maybe and some are not. I don't know, but this is just like a heads up, you know, in case they do this. What I want to say is that if you all of a sudden start getting sick for no reason inside your home, or you're already sick and you seem to be getting worse, this could be it. I mean, it could be up. It's a heads up because it could be your smart meter. It could be that they're pumping you're cranking up your smart meter with electromagnetic frequencies through the wire. It comes through the wiring in your home. Every room in your house is going to be affected by this pulse. There's really no way to escape it. But the only way you can really, I think, if you turn off your power, you'll probably be okay. You're probably okay. But another thing she said, if you turn off your power, if the power goes out, like if they turn the power off, you think, well, it's okay, you know, so you're not being hurt. But according to her, it's not true, because even if your power is off, they can still send those pulses through your smart meter and into the wire in your home. So she said what you have to do is you have to go outside and you have to turn the main breaker off to your breaker box. That's what you have to do if you want to survive this, according to her. If you're going to stay inside your house, you're going to have to turn off that main breaker. She said a lot of people are not going to know to do this. They're going to think, well, the power's off, so I'm okay, but that's not the case. So I just wanted to put this out there tonight because so that y'all can tell other people about it, or y'all can share the video, this video, or you can share the video that I'm going to leave the link for. And so get the message out there, because it's going to be too late if we wait for the lockdown to try to get this out there. Okay, we got to share this information now and get it out there to the people, because once the lockdown starts and we lose power and we lose internet, nobody will be able to connect with anybody. And she says we're going to lose. She said on September the 15th, October the 15th, all internet and cell phones are going to be turned off. That's what she said. So if all internet and cell phones are going to be turned off, they don't want you talking to anybody, not during the lockdown, because all the cities, the major cities, are going to be locked down, and anybody who's stuck in the city cannot get out. Nobody can get in. So that's why it's important to get this information out there now while we still have time, because if we wait till the lockdown, we won't have the means to do it. That's all tonight, folks. Just share this information. I love you guys.